Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to share a truth that can change the course of your life. A truth so powerful yet so simple that many overlook it in the rush of life. This truth is that your biggest enemy is not the world outside of you. It's the uncontrolled mind within you. We live in a world where we are constantly bombarded by information, distractions, and expectations. Everywhere we turn, we hear messages telling us what we should do, what we should believe, and who we should be. But amidst all of this noise, there's one voice that often gets lost in the chaos, the voice of our own mind. Your mind is a powerful force. It's the birthplace of every idea, every action, every dream, and every fear. What you think, you become. What you think about the world, you will experience in the world. What you believe about yourself will shape your reality. The mind is the creative force behind everything you do. The power of the mind. Today I want to speak to you about something that is as boundless as the universe itself, the power of the mind. We live in a world where everything we experience, from the simplest thought to the grandest idea, begins in the mind. Our perceptions, our dreams, our successes, and our failures, they all start with how we think. And within the vast ocean of thought, there is untapped potential waiting to be harnessed. You see, the mind is not just an organ that processes information. It is the very foundation of reality itself. It holds within it the blueprint for who we are and who we are destined to become. When we truly understand the power of our minds, we begin to realize that the life we lead is not merely a result of chance or external circumstances. It is the direct reflection of what we think, what we believe, and how we act upon those beliefs. But here's the catch: too often we allow our minds to be shaped by the world around us. We let the noise, the opinions, and the limiting beliefs of others dictate what we can or cannot achieve. We allow fear, doubt, and insecurity to plant seeds in our minds that take root and grow, convincing us that we are not enough, that we don't deserve success, or that we are incapable of greatness. These thoughts become the chains that bind us, preventing us from stepping into the power that is rightfully ours. What if I told you that your mind, if properly trained, could break free from these chains and become the most powerful tool at your disposal? Imagine for a moment the limitless possibilities if you believe with every fiber of your being that your mind could create the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine if you understood that the thoughts you choose to entertain, the beliefs you hold, and the actions you take all have the potential to transform your reality. The mind is like a garden. What you plant in it will grow. If you plant seeds of positivity, self-belief, and ambition, then that is what will flourish. On the other hand, if you allow negative thoughts to take root, if you entertain self-doubt and fear, that too will grow, taking over the garden of your mind and stunting your ability to move forward. It's not enough to simply have good intentions. You must tend to your mind, protect it from negativity, and water it with thoughts of possibility. The power of the mind is not just theoretical, it is practical. We see it every day in the achievements of those who dare to believe in their potential. The visionaries, the innovators, the trailblazers, they all share one common trait: they have mastered the art of using their minds to shape their reality. They have trained themselves to focus on the possibilities rather than the limitations. They have learned to look beyond the obstacles and see the opportunities. They understand that the mind is not a passive entity, it is an active force that can move mountains, build empires, and create legacies. But how do we unlock this power? It begins with a shift in perspective. You must understand that your thoughts are not just random occurrences, they are powerful energies that influence the world around you. Every thought you have sends out vibrations into the universe, and it is these vibrations that shape your reality. When you think with intention, when you believe with conviction, you are sending a message to the universe that you are ready for what it has to offer. It's about taking control of your thoughts. You can't control the external world, but you can control how you react to it. You can control your inner dialogue, the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you are capable of achieving. And when you control the narrative in your mind, you begin to rewrite your future. No longer will you be at the mercy of external circumstances. No longer will you be a victim of your past. You will become the author of your own story. And that story will be one of triumph, of growth, and of boundless possibility. Think about this. Every breakthrough, every invention, every success story we know started with a thought. The Wright brothers did not have the resources or support that we think would be necessary to invent the airplane. But they had a vision, and they had the power of their minds to bring that vision to life. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, these individuals are living proof that the power of the mind can overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. They didn't just dream, they believed in their dreams with unwavering conviction and took the necessary actions to make those dreams a reality. This power is not limited to a select few. It is within all of us. But it requires work. It requires discipline. You must be willing to challenge your limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. You must be willing to confront your fears head on, recognizing that they are merely illusions of the mind, not reflections of reality. The more you practice this, the stronger your mental muscles become, and the more control you will have over the direction of your life. But there is one more thing you must understand about the mind. It is connected to everything. The mind does not exist in isolation. It is deeply interconnected with the body, the spirit, and the universe. When you align your thoughts with your actions, when you focus on your purpose and take inspired action, you open the floodgates of possibility. You begin to attract opportunities, people, and resources that will support your vision. This is not magic. This is the power of the mind at work. So I challenge you today to recognize the power that lies within you. To stop letting the world dictate how you think and to start taking control of your own mental landscape. Your thoughts are the seeds and you are the gardener. What will you plant? What will you choose to nurture? Because what you focus on, what you believe in, and what you act upon will ultimately determine the life you lead. The power of the mind is infinite. It is waiting for you to tap into it. And when you do, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The uncontrolled mind. Today I want to talk to you about something that affects every one of us, something that can either propel us to greatness or hold us back from achieving the life we truly desire. That something is the uncontrolled mind. It's the force that drives our actions, our choices, and ultimately our destiny. But too often it is a force that is left unchecked, allowed to run wild and free without discipline or direction. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast ocean, a great expanse stretching before you, filled with limitless possibilities. This ocean is your mind. And like the sea, your mind has the potential to be calm and peaceful, or it can become wild, turbulent, and unpredictable. When the mind is uncontrolled, it's like a storm stirring up confusion and chaos. You may feel as though you are lost in the middle of this storm, tossed around by waves of uncertainty, fear, and self-doubt. But here's the truth: the storm within your mind is not inevitable. You have the power to calm it. You have the ability to harness the energy of your thoughts and use them to steer your life in the direction you want to go. The mind is an incredible tool, but like any powerful tool, it requires mastery. And mastery does not come by accident. It comes from discipline. It comes from choice. And it comes from taking control of your mind rather than letting it control you. The uncontrolled mind is a mind that reacts to external circumstances. It's a mind that is constantly influenced by what others say, by what the media tells you, by the opinions of those around you. It's a mind that listens to fear, listens to doubt, listens to excuses, and listens to negativity. The uncontrolled mind is quick to respond to criticism, quick to entertain the worst case scenario, quick to think of all the reasons why something won't work. It has no filter, no sense of purpose, no direction. It's scattered and distracted, constantly moving from one thought to the next without ever settling or finding peace. But there's another way. You don't have to be a prisoner to your own thoughts. You don't have to let your mind rule over you. Instead, you can take control of it like a captain steering a ship through a storm. This requires intention. It requires the ability to pause, reflect, and choose your thoughts deliberately. It's about taking responsibility for the way you think and recognizing that you are not at the mercy of your mind. You are the master of it. Think about it. The thoughts you entertain today will shape the reality you experience tomorrow. When you allow your mind to wander aimlessly, when you let negative thoughts dominate your thinking, you are creating a future filled with fear, doubt, and missed opportunities. But when you take charge of your thoughts, when you decide to focus on what is good, on what is possible, on what can be, you are shaping a future filled with success, fulfillment, and joy. The mind is like a garden. If you leave it untended, weeds will grow. But if you take the time to plant seeds of positivity, seeds of faith, seeds of purpose and possibility, you will see those seeds blossom into a beautiful garden, one that nourishes your life and your spirit. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. If you are constantly consumed by negativity, by self-doubt, by worry about what might go wrong, that's exactly what you will experience. But if you focus on the positive, if you choose to believe in your potential, if you trust in your ability to overcome challenges, that is what you will see come to fruition. Taking control of your mind is not a one-time event, it is a daily practice. Every day you have the choice to shape your thoughts. Every day you have the opportunity to steer your mind in the direction of success. It doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you will begin to notice a shift. You will begin to see how your mind can be a powerful ally rather than an enemy. You are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You are not defined by your past mistakes or failures. You are not limited by the opinions of others or the noise of the world around you. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, but it is up to you to decide how to use it. Will you allow it to be a source of confusion and chaos? Or will you take the reins and guide it toward the life you want to create? The choice is yours and it is in your hands. The uncontrolled mind is not your destiny. The controlled mind, the disciplined mind, the focused mind, this is the mind that will lead you to the life you were meant to live. So take a moment right now to decide, will you let your mind run wild, or will you step into the power of your own thoughts and shape your future with intention? The mind is yours to command. It's time to take control. In the battle for control. We are all engaged in a battle for control. But it's not the kind of battle you might immediately think of. It's not one fought with weapons or in the physical realm. It's a battle that takes place every single day within us. A battle for control over our own lives, our choices, our minds, and ultimately our destiny. Every moment we are faced with decisions that determine the direction of our lives. Whether to take the easy path or the one that requires effort, whether to choose comfort over challenge, or to confront the fears and doubts that seek to paralyze us. The world around us is full of distractions, pulling us in different directions, trying to impose its will on us. It is in this very struggle that we must ask ourselves who is truly in control. Are we allowing external forces, societal expectations, or our own insecurities to dictate the course of our lives? Or do we take the reins and assert control over our own future? The battle for control begins in our minds. Our thoughts shape our reality. Every belief we hold, every word we speak, and every action we take is a reflection of the internal dialogue we engage in. If we allow negative thoughts to dominate, if we give in to self-doubt or fear, we lose control. But if we choose to control our thoughts, to affirm our power, to believe in our ability to rise above, then we take back control of our lives. You see, control is not about being rigid or controlling every outcome. It's about taking responsibility. It's about realizing that we have the power to choose how we respond to life's challenges. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. When life throws obstacles in our way, when we face setbacks, it's easy to feel defeated, to think that we have lost the battle. But true control lies in our response to these moments. Do we let them define us, or do we rise above them and keep moving forward? This battle is also fought in our daily habits. The choices we make today will shape the future we live in tomorrow. Are we allowing procrastination, fear, or complacency to keep us from becoming the best version of ourselves? Or are we making deliberate choices to grow, to push beyond our limits, to do the hard things? The path to mastery, to success, and to fulfillment requires discipline. It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. The battle for control is not won in one moment, but in every small decision, every action that aligns with our highest purpose. In this battle, there is no room for excuses. Excuses are nothing but a way to relinquish control. We must take full ownership of our lives. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop blaming others. You are the author of your own story. Every situation, every challenge, and every opportunity is there for you to learn, grow, and rise. You are in control of your perspective. You are in control of your actions. And you are in control of how you choose to see yourself. The most powerful form of control is not over others, but over ourselves. It's about mastering our emotions, our impulses, and our reactions. It's about knowing when to stand firm and when to let go. It's about understanding that in order to grow, sometimes we have to surrender to the process, surrender to the lessons, and trust that in time we will emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable. This battle is not just about personal growth, it's about our role in the world. The control we assert over ourselves sends ripples into the world around us. When we are in control of our own actions and decisions, we become a source of strength for others. We become a beacon of inspiration, a force of change. Our actions inspire those around us to rise, to take control of their own lives, to embrace their own power. In this way, the battle for control becomes not just personal, it becomes collective. But it's important to recognize that this battle is ongoing. It is not a one-time event. Every day we wake up, we are presented with a new opportunity to fight for our future. We must wake up with purpose, with intention, and with the understanding that we have the power to shape our reality. The battle for control is not a battle fought with force. It is a battle fought with vision, with discipline, with commitment, and with belief in ourselves. Remember, the greatest victory in this battle is not in achieving perfection, but in choosing to fight each day. It's about continually rising, continually learning, and continually taking charge of the direction of your life. You are the one who determines how far you go, how high you rise, and how much impact you make, so take control. Don't wait for life to hand you the reins. Seize them with both hands and steer yourself toward greatness. The mind's power to transform. The mind holds a power that is beyond what we often realize. It's not just the seat of our thoughts, but the very foundation upon which our reality is built. The mind is like a seed. A small idea planted in the soil of our consciousness can grow into something mighty. Yet, just as a seed needs the right environment to sprout, so does the mind. It requires nurturing, discipline, and the right focus to reach its full potential. When we begin to understand the power of the mind, we realize that we are not merely passive observers of our lives. We are the creators, the architects of our existence. Every thought we entertain, every belief we hold is shaping the reality around us. If we accept the notion that our minds are capable of transformation, then we unlock the potential to change everything about our lives. The mind can break free from the chains of limitations and transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Think of the countless examples in history where individuals transform their circumstances, not by the sheer force of external circumstances, but by the power of their mindset. People who faced adversity, rejection, or failure but chose to rise because they understood that their minds were more powerful than any situation they encountered. They changed their thoughts, changed their beliefs, and ultimately they changed their lives. The difference between those who thrive and those who remain stagnant often comes down to their ability to reprogram their minds to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. The mind, my friends, has the incredible ability to overcome obstacles. When faced with challenges, many people stop in their tracks, believing that they are powerless to change their situation. But the true power lies in your perspective. The mind can take any hardship and turn it into a stepping stone. When we train ourselves to look for the lesson in every experience, to shift our mindset from a place of defeat to one of growth, we start to see challenges as opportunities. And when you see opportunity, you unlock your ability to thrive. It is through harnessing the mind's power that we can break free from cycles of negativity. We all have thoughts that try to convince us we're not good enough, that we don't deserve success, or that we'll never overcome the odds. But these are not facts. They are only perceptions, beliefs that we have accepted as truth. When we challenge these beliefs, when we reframe the way we view ourselves, we can shift our reality. This transformation begins in the mind. Consider the process of personal development. It's not just about external actions, it's about the internal shifts we make. When we start changing our thinking patterns, when we deliberately choose empowering thoughts over limiting ones, we create new neural pathways. Our mind becomes stronger, more adaptable, and more capable of achieving what was once thought impossible. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, determination, and the unwavering belief that the mind has the power to change, the results are undeniable. The most powerful aspect of the mind is its ability to focus. When we set our minds on something with unwavering clarity, we create a force that propels us toward our goals. Focus is not just about attention, it is about intention. When we focus on what we want rather than what we fear, we begin to attract those things into our lives. The mind, when directed with intention, becomes like a magnet for success, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances into our orbit that support our vision. But to harness the mind's transformative power, we must first believe in its capacity to change. So many of us limit ourselves by thinking we are fixed in our ways, that we are destined to repeat the same patterns of behavior. But the truth is, we have the ability to evolve. We can break free from the past and choose a new way forward. This requires us to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve us and replace them with new ones that are aligned with our highest potential. When we believe in our ability to transform, we begin to see the world through a new lens. There is also power in the subconscious mind. The subconscious is a vast storehouse of beliefs, memories, and emotions that govern our behavior. It operates behind the scenes, shaping the way we respond to the world. The key to transformation is learning how to influence the subconscious mind. By repeating positive affirmations, visualizing our success, and practicing mindfulness, we can reprogram our subconscious to support our goals. Over time, this creates lasting change as the subconscious mind begins to align with the conscious desires of the individual. Transformation begins with one simple decision to believe that you can. The mind is the gateway to all possibilities, but you must first open the door. It is through the power of belief that we overcome doubt and fear. It is through the power of belief that we transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. When you change your thinking, you change your life. And when you change your life, you become the person you were always meant to be. So I urge you today, recognize the power of your mind. Don't let circumstances, limitations, or old beliefs hold you back. Understand that you have the ability to change, to grow, to transform. Your mind is a tool, powerful tool that you can use to create the life you desire. And once you harness its full potential, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Practical steps to take control. Taking control of your life is not a passive pursuit, nor is it something that happens overnight. It requires conscious action, deliberate intention, and the courage to take ownership of your choices. It's about stepping out of the shadows of doubt and fear and moving into the light of possibility and power. Today, I want to share with you practical steps that will help you take control of your life, step by step, so you can begin to shape your own destiny. The first step is understanding the power of your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have at your disposal, yet it often works against you if left unchecked. The thoughts you entertain are the seeds that grow into your reality. If you are constantly thinking about what could go wrong, you will attract what you fear. But if you train your mind to focus on possibilities, opportunities, and solutions, you will begin to see the world in a different light. You must learn to control your thoughts before they control you. Discipline your mind to focus on what you want, not what you fear. Once you master your thoughts, the next step is to take ownership of your actions. You cannot control the external circumstances of life, but you can control how you respond to them. Every day you are presented with choices, small ones and big ones. How you respond to these choices shapes the course of your life. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming circumstances, other people, or situations for where you are in life. But the truth is, you are where you are because of the choices you have made. No one else is responsible for your life. Take ownership of your actions, and with each choice, move closer to the person you want to become. Next, you must embrace discipline. It's not enough to have the desire or the will to change. You need the consistency to back it up. Discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Without discipline, dreams remain dreams. With discipline, you take the necessary steps day in and day out to turn your dreams into reality. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Success doesn't care how you feel. It cares about what you do consistently over time. When you commit to a goal, discipline will carry you through the challenges and setbacks. Equally important is setting clear, actionable goals. Without clear goals, you're just drifting. You can't take control if you don't know where you're going. A goal gives you direction, focus, and purpose. Driver of your own growth. You can't wait for someone else to motivate you, push you, or make the changes for you. You have to take the initiative. Whether it's learning a new skill, reading a book, attending a seminar, or simply taking time for reflection, growth requires intentionality. Invest in yourself daily. Make time to expand your mind, sharpen your skills, and strengthen your spirit. The more you grow, the more you are equipped to take control of your life. Finally, surround yourself with people who empower you. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose your company wisely. Seek out those who challenge you, encourage you, and push you to be your best. Avoid those who drain your energy, belittle your dreams, or hold you back. Your environment plays a significant role in your ability to take control of your life. By surrounding yourself with like-minded, positive, and motivated individuals, you increase your chances of success. The right people will lift you up, provide the support you need. Your destiny is not in the hands of others, but in your hands. Take control today and step boldly into the life you deserve. As we draw this conversation to a close, I want you to understand one thing: the power to transform your life is within you, and it begins in the mind. The greatest victory you will ever achieve is the victory over your own thoughts. You are not a prisoner to the noise, the chaos, or the negativity that tries to take root in your mind. No, you are the master of your own thoughts. Every day you have the opportunity to choose what you think about, to decide how you respond to challenges, and to shape your future with the power of your mind. So I challenge you today, take control. Reject the thoughts that limit you and replace them with thoughts that empower you. Replace fear with faith, doubt with confidence, and insecurity with unshakable belief in your potential. Remember, the enemy is not out there. It is not the circumstances you face, nor the people who may try to bring you down. The enemy is the uncontrolled mind. But the good news is that you have everything you need within you to overcome it. The moment you choose to take control of your mind is the moment you begin to take control of your life. As you leave here today, carry this truth with you: your thoughts create your reality. And the life you desire begins with the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind that you are more than capable. You are more than enough. And with a controlled mind, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving greatness. Thank you, and may your mind be the greatest tool you ever wield in this journey of life.